Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're fine. And today I am here basically. Um, what am I doing here? I'm doing my little diary. Okay, today is the 28th, I think, of July. I think so. 25. It's either the 28th or the 29th. Oh, actually, it's the 29th now because it's 2 o'clock, 2:04 in the morning, which is really bad because tomorrow I'm going to have my placement. The thing is, I had a coffee, maybe more than one, but anyway, it was very good. I had this idea. I don't know why I didn't have it before. Well, maybe because these days is a little bit hot. Not hot like in Italy, but I'm from Italy. For the viewers that don't know me yet, hopefully you get to know me, becoming good subscribers and followers. Okay, and basically what I want to say is that yeah, so basically I had this idea today of basically doing a big mocha of coffee, big jug of coffee, and basically I melted a lot of honey. So the whole batch of coffee, the whole jug of coffee, basically I sweetened it with 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 a lot of honey. I mean, with the right amount of honey for that amount of coffee. Anyway, so that basically I could put the coffee that I've done, that I've cooked, in the fridge already sweetened, and so that I could just add whenever I want coffee, I will just add cold milk and I'll have my cold milky coffee. And it was so good. It was so amazingly good. I have very good honey. I buy it on Amazon and it comes from Lithuania, I think. Anyway, some Eastern European country, and it is very good. Um, the reason why I buy it on Amazon rather than in the supermarket is because in some Scottish supermarkets, basically the honey that you can find on the supermarket is not always good. Uh, Often you can just find a very cheap honey that is very industrial, probably not even honey. And basically, yeah. Anyway, so I had this idea, and I really enjoyed my evening, cooking. I cooked for the next 2 days. Oh, by the way, basically, I just realized today, like half an hour ago, I realized that I don't have the shift for the shifts. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the plural of shift. Shifts. Hmm. It sounds horrible, but anyway, I don't have the rota. Let's say I don't have the rota for this week. I just noticed that basically, yeah, this week was missing. So I assume that I'm just gonna assume that the shifts, sorry, the shifts, I can't pronounce, sorry, that I'm gonna have this week are the ones that that I was supposed to have next week. Okay, and then tomorrow, hopefully, if my supervisor is working, I'm gonna ask him. Um, are these my shift, or if I, give me the days when, let's decide the days when I can come, and that's it. Yeah, one other thing that I need to do is basically yeah, be very careful of the days when I'm gonna have a lesson, because these days I'm having lessons for, it's like that is not the uni that is giving this lesson. It's like NHS, or the National Health Service. It's not. It doesn't look like it's the uni giving the lessons. Like, it's not the lecturers, like the proper, like, nurses that are working, and also are giving us some lessons on Teams. And today I missed a lesson. and it wasn't planned, of course, to miss a lesson. I just didn't put that. Apparently, I had a notification, one notification, which I didn't see, and so sorry guys. So like tomorrow I have this lesson in the morning, and I put like 5 or 6 notifications. So tomorrow at work at 11 o'clock, I'll say, guys, I need to. I mean, I will of course tell whoever I'm working with before in advance. I will tell them, look, at 11 o'clock, I mean, before of 11 o'clock, I'm gonna need to go away to get ready to get this lesson. Also, because to get on Teams, it takes a long time. It's hard. My Windows, my God, it's very bad. It's like it takes a lot of time to be able to join a conversation on Team. Some, you know, it could be quicker, but the thing is basically, it takes a lot of time in general, I think. But it's taking me more time. First of all, because the connection is bad in the hospital. Then basically, what happened is the invitation that I received for this Teams meeting. Basically, I received it on my personal email rather than the uni. So what happened, if I join with my personal email, they kind of no, they don't recognize me, and the system like our Teams don't recognize me. Basically, so what I need to do is like somehow accessing the team conversation with the link that I received on my personal email, but somehow I need to log in with my uni email, and then yeah, it's a bit complicated. It takes a lot of time. You have to kind of there's like a kind of a long process to log in, because you have to do the safety login with your phone and the message and the code. And yeah, there is a little bit of paper sheet, that you have to go through. Let's call it paper sheet. And so what I want to tell you guys, yeah, I cooked a lovely pasta for tomorrow and the next day. I cooked this tomato sauce with pork chops that I cut in small pieces, and yeah, onion, carrots. It's like a kind of a ragu, kind of a bolognese sauce, but it's not a proper bolognese sauce, but it's gonna be very similar, and I think it's gonna be very good. I think maybe it's lacking a little bit of salt, but it's always better for the sauce to be lacking of salt rather than having too much. Am I right? So what I want to tell you guys, yeah. So tomorrow I'll be knackered, having not slept enough. But yeah, I thought I have a lovely gimbal here. This gimbal is the best in the market. It's the Instaflow 360 Pro 2, the best in the market, and yeah, why not using it? I mean, I love talking to the camera, and I'm so happy that I've started finally to be serious with the English. Like I'm talking in English in every video. Well, before I used to talk in Italian often, and now I'm getting used to speaking English, which is very good. And what else? Yeah, if sometimes it happens that I don't know a word, basically, then I'm gonna review the video once it's uploaded, once it's public. Then I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna write in the comments whatever word or phrase I couldn't say. Yeah, so it's good. It's a good method also to improve my English, I think. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I just hope tomorrow I'm gonna have a good shift. I really hope that I'm not gonna, you know. Well, anyway, thinking positive. What I need to do is during the shift, I will need to keep looking at my handover, right, and see what is need what is needed to be done, and then so at the end of the shift, I need to make sure. I mean, not at the end. Throughout the shift, I need to make sure to keep checking. Okay, what we were meant to be doing, from the shift before. Okay, I mean, what was passed over. Okay, so that I can do a proper handover. It's not, because the thing is not just matter of talking and deliver a good handover. I mean, it's not a good handover if you haven't picked whatever the stuff that was before you handed over to you. Okay, so it's not matter only of saying this guy had a bowel movement, or this guy had this particular medication, or there isn't something new on the cardex. It's also a matter of saying, like the notes, the documents that we were supposed to fill about that patient, we did fill them. I mean, all this kind of stuff. But I need to be able to check, and when I'm gonna do the handover, the final handover, I mean, the at the end of the shift, I need to make sure to that I have those info ready, or even if we haven't done whatever we were supposed to do, I'm gonna basically have to be be able to reference to those things, to those tasks, and say, we have not done, we have not done that, we have done this, and also all this the info regarding the discharges, and stuff like that. Also another thing that I've been missing in my handovers was basically the all the past medical history and stuff like that. I usually don't say it because basically the stuff that works in my work, basically my work where I work, where I'm doing my placement, is stuff that usually is it's always the same people. Sorry, no, you're not getting me. The patients that we have are always the same. Yeah, I mean they're not the same all the time, of course, but it's a rehab, so basically they don't go home. There is no how do you say this one? We don't get as many new patient as other wards get, the normal hospital would get, right? We don't have that flow of patients coming and going all the time. Yeah, the patient that we have, we're gonna stay there for usually for a month or 2 months, stuff like that. Probably not 2 months, but a month, I would say. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. So what I want to tell you guys is that what I was saying about this stuff. Oh yeah, that because we have always the same patients and almost the same workers as well, almost the same patient and almost the same worker. Basically, I tend not to say stuff about the past medical history of the patients and whatever, and I don't say usually almost anything about their conditions and stuff like that, which make my handover a little bit bad. Shouldn't be like that. I should say those kind of that that kind of stuff. I should mention it, even though, and also like the mobility and stuff of the patient. I should mention it. So what I want to say, guys, is that yeah, so I need to be able to improve on that aspect, because soon I'll be a nurse, and I'll have to work those things out by myself. You know, it's not gonna be another person, which for some reason could be even good, because sometimes the person you're working with is just they're just kind of bad. You know, they're supposed to tell you, come on, join me, and watch what I'm doing. It do yourself. Like kind of prompt me to improve and learn and stuff like that. But they don't care. They don't care at all. Sometimes, no, all the time. Some of them, like my supervisor, he's great. He's great, but some other people are not like him. And some other nurses are like him. Actually, there is a nurse that she's very good. Like she, yeah, but lately she was always night shift rather than. So hopefully, yeah. Anyway, and now I'm happy because I can access the handover on the computer and change it if I need to. So basically, that's very good, because before I couldn't access this stuff, and every nurse was telling me, no, no, you can't, because you're not employed by us. You're not working yet for us, with us, so you can't. And then one day, the charge nurse, I mean the boss, she came and talked to me, very nice person, and basically I told her, look, I cannot see a lot of stuff on the system, on the computer. I cannot access it. So is it possible for me to have more access? She said, oh yeah, of course, she said, then give me your email. So I gave her my email and my work email, and basically I noticed from that point that I can access the handover, and change it if I want. And anyway, it would be enough just to see it, to be honest. But yeah, I can change it. I can see the all other stuff that I need to be a good nurse, because basically the thing is, if I don't see it with my eyes on my system, when I'm logged in with my profile, when will I learn, if a patient, has got something that is not right with his bloods, or the result of a scan, something like that. You cannot, you don't learn. You don't learn how to use the system. You don't learn, because having the info and also answering the question to the doctor, to the relative and stuff like that, or to the patient themselves, or when you're handing over all this info, that you have to hand over the night, to the night shift, if they are out, like a result of a blood test or a urine test and stuff like that. So finally, I can do that finally. But as I said, all the nurses were telling me, "Oh no, you can't. Oh no, you cannot. Oh, you have to wait until you work here." No, no. The you know the boss of the boss, the boss of the bosses, she allowed me to have as it should be, because I'm gonna be working there. You know, I'm gonna be working there. So, and as I said, actually it should be the same for every student, actually, because how are we supposed to learn? Why should we learn only if we are working in a place? You should, every student should be allowed to have access to these things, so that we can learn. It's a matter of learning more than anything. It's not, okay, guys. So what I want to tell you is, I don't know why I'm recording in vertical, but it's always good to record in vertical nowadays, even though at the beginning everyone that love films and videos and stuff like that, we all looked at this vertical mode with a little bit of suspicion, right? But anyway, now it's good because I mean it's good. I mean the shorts are set in vertical for some reason. The social media platforms went for vertical. I don't know. And so if you're shooting in vertical, basically, then if you have done or seen something very interesting, you can always cut the big video. You can always cut it in a shorter video and show whatever happened. Like now, for example, I just edit edited the video basically in a short video. Although this video that I've edited was actually horizontal rather than vertical. Anyway, so it's not gonna get viral anyway. But just for me to get to have practice and because the more you edit the more you learn and stuff like that. And the same goes with this gear. This gear is expensive and it is making me a little bit more, a little bit poorer than what I should be, having a family and all. But at the same time, if you want to be in this business, if you want to be in this field, you kind of, it's good to, uh, it's like acquiring new skills. It's not just matter of objects. It's also acquiring new skills and being able to do more stuff. And of course, you have to say no to a lot of stuff. You cannot just buy everything. Otherwise, but sometimes it's good to, like this one. It wasn't very very expensive. No, but I mean, I bought it on offer. I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. I bought it when there was like the Amazon week, so I actually bought it on the Insta website. But they were doing the same. They had to basically have sales on their website. Otherwise, people would have just bought the stuff on Amazon, which is not good for them. Anyway, so what I want to say, I think I said everything, and yeah, tomorrow I can't wait to eat that pasta. By the way, I have been cooking the pasta, basically a pasta that I buy on TK Maxx. Very good pasta that comes from Naples, and it's very big. It's like the shells. I don't know if I mean, well, they don't have an English name. They actually have the Italian name, but for me, uh, to follow this little rule that I have given myself of speaking in English, I'm just gonna translate whatever the Italian name for that pasta mean, which is shells. Okay, shells. And you remember the pasta shells? Okay, well, this pasta is very big, very thick. So basically, it allow me, it allows me to basically cook the pasta really al dente. Oh well, I said an Italian word, but that one, I don't think there is. I mean, there is a translation, but that it's the proper word, even in even if you're speaking English. So well, anyway, and cooking that pasta al dente, or actually, it's not even al dente. I have cooked it like really hard. Okay, I left it a little bit too hard, so that basically being mixed with the sauce, which was hot, it's gonna soften up. Okay, it's gonna soften up anyway, and tomorrow is probably not gonna even be, not even al dente. It's gonna be a little bit softer than al dente, and also is gonna be cooked again in the microwave for another 2 minutes. So in the microwave, like everything loses everything lose. I would say everything lose their hardness. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Have I said it right? Yes, like you know, if you have like a crunchy pizza and you he heat that up on in the microwave, it's gonna be soft. It's gonna become spongy, isn't it? Unless you have some kind of special programmer in the microwave, like a grill or something. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. But anyway, the pasta will be good and will kind of cheer me up a little bit, whatever kind of shift I'm gonna have tomorrow. And yeah, so. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Tomorrow I will try to I don't know if it's good, but I might try to basically use the stick of this gimbal. That is like a stick. I can elongate the gimbal itself, and I don't know if it's gonna be helpful or not. Maybe not. Maybe there's no need. And also I'm gonna check for the quality of this video, because I might want to shoot the video with my Google Pixel 7 Pro. I hope I have not activated anything there, and just because, you know, I mean, uh, they're both good phones, and you know, you never know which one is gonna be, which one is the best one for shooting videos. But it depends. It depends. Like for photos, I trust more the other one. I don't want to the Pixel for the photos, and for the selfie video I trust more the Pixel as well, also because the Pixel has got the 4K option, which this one with the OnePlus 11 doesn't have. I mean, as a selfie video, but now this one is not a selfie video. This is being shot with the main camera, and but the video with the main camera, I would say that the OnePlus is very good. So in that field, I can easily shoot with OnePlus 11. And don't get me wrong, the selfie video is actually very good as well. Why did I say otherwise before? With the OnePlus, the selfie video is very good as well. The only thing is that it's not in 4K, so it lacks like a little bit of definition. But of course, even the other phone, the Pixel, even though it's in 4K, it's not gonna be a perfect video with a selfie, but it can be actually very nice. Like when it's sunny, it can be very nice. Also because, you know, the Pixel 7 Pro basically, I don't want to say the word of the company, but you know, that company is able to, you know, to pull some magic trick from their hat. You know, basically you shoot a video, and then there is like you know, their software is able to make that video look very very good, or the photos, you know, the photos of with a pixel, they're nice, you know. And as they say, you know, on YouTube, it's not necessarily because of the cameras, but because what but because there is like a good software, a good engineering, a good software anyway, that is able to elaborate those photos and make them look very nice. And anyway, having said that, guys, let me go to bed also, because all this talking and talking is keeping me awake, and it's not gonna help me, you know, in letting me fall asleep. Oh, let me tell you something, guys. I bought a movie today, a movie that I used to watch when I was a kid, and I think actually that, I mean, I used to watch it when I was a kid, but I don't think I have watched it those many times. The reason why is because I didn't have that movie. My cousin had that movie, so I mean, how many times could have I watched it? Probably not many, but I mean, I remember to have watched it surely a few times, and I loved it. So basically, I talked to my brother about this movie, and basically, today he said, a few days ago, and then today he sent me the photo of this movie, and he said, "Guess what movie am I watching?" I mean, with the photo, I recognized the movie, and I said, "Oh wow!" So yeah, I went and buy it on Amazon. You know, it's not being shown in any platform, and so basically, I could have rented it or buy it, but you know, the difference between renting and buy was £1 or £2. So basically, I said, you know, let me buy it, and because if I rent it, it's gonna last 2 days, and I don't know, maybe if I am, which I am, working or, or having a shift, a placement shift, basically, possibly I'm not gonna be able to watch it. So let me buy it so that I know that, you know, I'm gonna definitely watch it, you know. And yeah, Oh, did I tell you what is Bigfoot? Bigfoot, which the real name is Harry, I think Harry and Henderson. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a lot of comments, like, subscribe, share, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye, and thank you for watching.